Alright, hello everyone. Hi, how's it going? How are we all doing today? Alright, I know we haven't streamed in quite a while. I feel like, I guess at the beginning of May we did the Met Gala stream, so that wasn't too long ago. We're gonna do some art today, and then we did some other streams, I think, too. We've done some RPGs and things. But yeah, we're gonna be doing this one today. We might do some co-working after this, depending on how I feel. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to really like perk myself up today, but I also had a weird day because I was supposed to be. I'd like my plans changed 3 times for today, like over the course of the week, so everything's been a bit crazy. Hey, Lonely Junie, how are you? Hey, we got a hydrate and a stretch. I don't have a glass of water out here actually yet, and I really should, so let me go get that. And I will turn on the closed captioner before I forget too. I have to log out of that and then relog in. I'm also not sure what the weather is doing today because it was kind of sunny all day and then it was cloudy for the last hour while I was setting up, and I'm like, that'll make it better because I won't have to worry about the sun like glaring on me. But now the sun's kind of back and I don't see any more clouds on its path to sunset. Oh, there's a few. It's kind of hazy. I really just don't know what's going to end up happening here. But I figured today was a good day to stream outside because it wasn't too hot or too sunny, and it would still work. So hopefully that's where we're at. Okay, captions should be on now. Okay, I think we're good here. You're okay, a bit stressed. I'm pretty good. Again, pretty busy lately. I'm going to show you guys, I started doing some kind of sketches, kind of out in person, kind of some monument sketches and stuff. So I'm going to be practicing doing a few more of these today. Kind of, I really want to get like just really fast at sketching out the Colosseum so that I can maybe like take these downtown and sell them. So I don't know, that's what I'm going to practice today. So I'm going to put something on top of these so they don't blow away while I go get a glass of water. I brought my coaster out already, but I didn't bring my water. And also I didn't bring any water for the watercolor painting, which will also be necessary. So I'll be right back. I did that thing where I got up, grabbed the glass of water, and then put it down to grab other things, and I'm like, where the heck did I put it? It's completely gone forever now. I did find it, though. It was somewhere stupid. I wonder how I bring this computer... I feel like the computer is so far away from me that I'm having trouble reading the text, but why is this not fitting nicely? I did that already, so maybe I hit undo at some point. Weird. Okay, water. Cheers. Alright. Okay, captions appear to be working. Good. Yeah, I have trouble seeing the screen because the sun is so bright, but hopefully I'll be right. Okay, I'm not going to pour water into my dish yet because we're going to be doing some pencil and pen sketching first. So I got my little travel bag here so that I could do this out elsewhere. And I want to cut some more paper too. So, because I had to cut paper last time when I was out, and it was just kind of silly because like I have a ruler here and much better scissors than I can bring with me, and it was just like, why didn't I get this all set up? But the first time I went out, it was kind of a practice run, so I didn't want to spend too long. You know, I'm one of those people who, if I let myself, I'll spend forever just setting things up, and it's like, let's just get out there and see if you even like sketching downtown. And I did enjoy it, so I'd like to do that more. But like, you know, if I'm bringing scissors and stuff, there's no point when I should just cut all the paper at home. I'm gonna go grab a ruler so I can do that though. I feel like there's gotta be a better way to do this. Okay. So I'll show you guys what I did. Last time I was over by Castel San Angelo, and so I did kind of Castel San Angelo. I don't know if this shows up on camera very well. There we go. And the statue on top from the angle I was looking at it. And then I was working on practicing the Colosseum. And then this one needs to be finished still. It needs some more outlining, but like kind of just drawing figures in front of the Colosseum. So I thought that might be something people might want to buy. So, because the thing about this town is that there's a lot of people who sell art on the streets, but usually it's just prints. Like they kind of pretend that they're painting it themselves, but it's just prints. And so I'm like, well, maybe if I could sell some actual ones that are not prints, maybe people would like that. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to do. But for now, let's cut some paper up. And clean up some of the ones I already cut that are a little messy. Oh my goodness, has everyone heard the new Sabrina Carpenter song, Espresso? I have been listening to it on repeat for like the past couple days. Oh, I'm in love with it. The video is also so gorgeous. Let me see if I can post a link for you guys, because it is just, the video is so beautiful, really well done, really well directed. I think you should all watch it. Where is it? What? I just like refreshed all my tabs, so I'm like, what tab is it in? I don't want them all to start playing. I'll post it in the chat here for you guys. Tell me what you guys are listening to. This is my song of the summer. Like 100%. This is it. This is the one. Oh, I also got some cute new sparkly pencils that are like, you know, already sharpened because I just bought them. So I'm gonna go grab one of those. I'm also really mad because, yeah, like I tried to really have energy today and it's just not working, and I'm kind of like, cool, that's great. Okay, this paper is exactly 21 centimeters long, so that's kind of an annoying number, but all right, let's do it. So it would be 10.5. Oh, it's maybe like a millimeter shorter than that. That's funny. Okay, I'll try 10.5 anyways. I guess I should measure the ones I already cut and see how long they ended up being. 10.4. Okay, so if 10.4 is like the correct amount, then yeah, actually the ones I've cut before are about 10.4. Because I was just kind of guessing. They're all 10.5 or 10.4. This one's 10.6, so that would have been one of the cross ones. Okay, that one's 10.6. All right, so 10.5 is probably exactly it then. If I got the halfway marks between the others. So it's very windy. But yeah, also the bigger scissors are going to cut a cleaner line too, so I'm like, it makes sense to do this in advance. Maybe I should pull my little monitor over so I can read the chat on that, because I guess maybe if the chat starts going, we'll do that. Oh, I suppose we should run an ad now that we're streaming. I'll do that now. Can you give compliments? Oh, thank you, Junie. Tell me more about your life recently. What have you been up to? How are things been going? Anything new? Why am I doing this like this? It's because this ruler has the markings only on one edge and it's kind of an annoying edge. I'm making my life harder here. I also bought some other paper, like cheaper paper. This is actually quite nice paper. But I bought some cheaper paper from the dollar store too. So cut that up at some point too. But I think for today, maybe we'll just. I feel like I should just cut all of it and be done with it while I'm in the zone, but I'm also getting bored of this, so maybe I'll stop and do some sketching instead. Because again, none of this is that important, so it's all just kind of an experiment. Because I don't know if I can actually sell this stuff or not. I feel like I should be able to. I feel like the stuff that's being sold is like within reason of what I do, so, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's put the extra paper away. We're gonna need to get some more water. No, I don't want to do water yet. I want to do ink sketching. Because I figured what I could do is if I do the ink sketches ahead of time, and then downtown I could do like the painting, and it would be clear that it was real. It wasn't fake like everyone else. So that was kind of my idea. so this is one I've already started. Put all the blank paper away. And this one, I should start with this one because it still needs to be finished. Got a little magnet to keep all the papers together, hopefully. I don't know if it'll work or not. Okay. Oh, Junie, you're so sweet. Been having money problems since. Doctors are dumb, and there's a big mess going on. You wish you could leave. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, I hope you can. I hope you can get what you need. Don't like hearing that there's problems. That's unfortunate. The one thing I did want to do with this was give her a brush outline, because I bought these cute brush pens in addition to the waterproof pens, the fine liners. So I'm going to use the fine liner to do the Colosseum, but I want to use a brush pen to do her. So maybe we'll start with that because she's on the left. I don't know how good the camera is at getting this because it's kind of in the wrong places, but let's give it a try. Now, I've only tested this pen a little bit. I haven't really used it, so I'm still kind of nervous about it. The idea should be that I can get some kind of really different width lines. Yeah, okay, I have to be really careful with it because it really wants to go heavy. But when I am careful with it, I can get some fun stuff going on here. But yeah, oh my gosh, I have to be really careful with it. It really wants to go heavy. Okay, that's not bad though. I think I like that. Kind of gives a bit of a bolder shape to the dress. Okay. I feel like she needs a waistband though. Just a little. Okay, let's practice sketching in the Colosseum. Here was my reference that I used from another reference. Now I probably want a very fine liner for this because it's background detail. Use the 003, which for some reason these stupid pens have numbers that have nothing to do with their actual thickness. So the 003 is actually a 0.15 millimeter. Like, why wouldn't you just call it an 015? Wouldn't that make sense? Or like a 15? You know what I mean? Anyways, they didn't. So let's see what we can do here. So I've already colored. This is like the opposite of what I did in this one. On this one I sketched it and then I painted. This one I kind of painted it in. I was hoping I wouldn't have to sketch, but it's too light. So I'm going to sketch it in and see how that goes. But with less detail than this one. Now you need to wait till the mail, for the mail to get a document so you can get all your money. And to be honest, these days, you're stressed. That's a shame. You want to leave your place and start a new chapter. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. You've kind of been talking about that for a while, I feel. Do you have any new chance to make something happen? No, I don't want to put too much detail on this. Is the biggest thing. I kind of want it to just be. So I'm not sure if I should draw just the arches or just the columns, because I feel like the columns and the arches are all kind of important together, and if you are missing them, then that's where you get into trouble. Okay, that's not too bad though. I feel like that's kind of the idea. And also I think the arches kind of help keep it all in consistency. Okay, so there's 4 layers to the Colosseum cake, in case anyone was curious. you're thinking about visiting the UK, because if you want to visit the USA, you need a visa. Yeah. Hey, Steady Stream Ken, how's it going? Oh, thank you. Give you a shout out if I can figure out how to type here. What are you up to today? There we go. I think I did that right. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to stream outside because it's a little windy today and the sun's been on and off, but I'm happy I set it up outside because it takes a bit of effort, but any stream I do takes a bit of effort to set up because I'm way too... What's the word I'm looking for? Micromanaging is not the right word. High maintenance is the right word. But it's nice when it works because I love the trees and everything. And also, my orange tree has started to... Oh, you can't see it. It's on this side. But it just started to gain new leaves because it was struggling for a little bit, but I gave it some new fertilizer and it's doing much better. So I'm happy with it. I picked off all the aphids. Alright, what have I got? I need some more columns here. See, I didn't keep my arches consistent in the painting, which is kind of stupid. I gotta kind of fix that. Because they are consistent. The arches, see, I screwed this up. The arches are consistent in real life. Like, they stay vertical when they're vertical, right on top of one each other. And my little painting here, which I did very rushedly, does not include that. And that's gonna make it look less correct. Even though, for the most part, people aren't looking at it that closely to tell. But it's one of those things where it's like, the more you vary from what people expect, the more they just, like, it doesn't look good, right? They don't know why. They couldn't tell you that the arches are wrong. Fertilizer always helps. Yeah, I've never been much of a gardener, so I'm kind of trying to learn more now. I've always had, like houseplants, like potted plants inside, and even those I, like, need to be repotting and stuff. So I'm excited to kind of do more of that. And, keep all my plants healthy. You can't see it on camera right now because I don't really have a good way to put it in the background, and I wish I did because I bought this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, giant hydrangea bush. It's so stunning. I should take a picture and post it on the Discord. And look, there's a link to the Discord. But it's beautiful, but it needs to be in the shade. So it's like hidden behind my patio door over on this side so that it stays in the shade when the sun is in the afternoon. And, yeah, like there's no way to get that on camera because I would never... It's like a 360 degree opposite of this camera angle, but it's a beautiful plant and I'm very happy with it. Okay, I think that one's done. Honestly, like that's all I wanted. I just wanted kind of I wanted to pull out the Colosseum in the background. So I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, let's move on to the next. The next one is a half pencil sketch of the Colosseum. This one also had a bad drawing on the back, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I didn't bring an eraser with me last time, which was totally fair. All right, let's move on to the second Colosseum drawing that I started. See, I just started sketching this one in pencil, but I also feel like at this point, it might be time to just move on to sketching it in pen now that I've done it 3 times. Because that's kind of where I want to be. I don't want to be sketching it in pencil. I want to just be sketching it in pen and moving quickly and getting it done. Oh, I need some water. I'm forgetting how warm it is out here. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this camera angle, but you know, it's kind of working. Okay, let's try a medium liner here. I did test all the liners out so that I could see what the difference was more easily. Where's my test? My tests are here, so you can see like the 003 all the way up to the 08, and then the brush pens, which are both quite thick but can also go quite thin. But yeah, all the fine liners are just like... I think I'll try an 02 for this one. Right in the middle. Maybe I'll try an 03 because I feel like this is my big lines and then I can do... Oh no, I should do a smaller one and then I should use a thicker pen for the shading cross-hatching. So let's try an 01 or an 02 for the outline. See, I'm just learning. I'm just thinking and experimenting. Try an 02, and then we'll try like maybe a 4 for the shading. You know, let's give it a go. And then we'll do some painting. Maybe I should have grabbed the, should be using the upright chair for this because it's a little higher and I'm like, I feel like I'm not at the right angle to be doing this, so maybe I'll switch over after this. Okay, let's use my reference. Also, the sun's is not good for the shadows on the desk for camera, but I can't change the sun, so we will have to deal with it. But yeah, like I really, I suppose I should look at actual photographic reference because I was using another drawn reference because that's a really good way to work. Instead of trying to draw from life, draw from someone who's already drawn it from life expertly because they know what to use and what not to use. So I should at some point probably look up an actual photographic reference of the Colosseum. But for now, we're just going to continue with this. Okay, so I want the lines on the side like that. And then the classic shape of it that everyone knows is with that kind of like angled edge on it. So I'm going to do those as well. Okay. These just kind of look like a couple lines. Because like I don't know if these are like accurately the right number of columns and arches and stuff, but I figure if it looks like the Colosseum, I'm probably in business because that's really my whole goal is for it to look artsy and Colosseum. This one is not as well centered as the other one. That one was quite nicely centered. And also I paid more attention to how the perspective of my circles, these ones are all kind of the same shape, and this one should be flatter. So maybe I can fix that though. Just by going like that, right? Can I fix that? Yeah. Okay. I also should make sure to make these bigger than the ones at the side, and I don't know if I've really done that, but you know. Again, this is all kind of testing. I'm not an expert at doing this in any way yet, but I would like to just be able to whip one of these out from memory, and then yeah, that would be good. And then some of it is about getting the shading with the arches so that it looks like there's a wall there. All sorts of different things to keep in mind. And then the fact that these ones up here are see-through and those ones are see-through. Some of them are blocked off and some of them aren't. That's good. I think that's good arch consistency, like perspective-wise. Should be making those lines go up higher though, because they're kind of all coming down a little bit too low. Should have gotten way skinnier. It's okay. I just kind of want to. I need to make my arch shapes curved the right way, though. That's one thing I really do have to pay attention to. Because if they kind of have the wrong curve to them, then it just looks ugly. Yeah, I didn't put enough arches in here, that's for sure. That's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I feel like it still looks like the Colosseum just because people kind of know what they're looking for. Like, it couldn't be anything else. I want to give some. And it's all just kind of like that. Give a little bit of perspective. Increase the distance between all of these. Okay, now I'm gonna use a thicker pen to go in and actually do those shadows, but I think this is kind of what I wanted from this, so. Hey Malfa, how's it going? How are you today? Okay. So I want these to be darker. Everywhere. Okay, I gotta remember to leave the ones that are lit open, and then the other ones get shaded in. Not all shaded in. But the bottom row ones are all shaded in. So this is definitely sloppier than my last couple ones, but I'm kind of trying to see how fast I can do this and still have it like work. So, okay. And then what did I do on the ground here? I just kind of did some, actually I just did some lines and it kind of worked really well. Okay, we'll leave that one. We're gonna let it, these pens actually dry really fast, but we're gonna let it dry for just a little bit so that I'm not like ruining it accidentally. This wind, I'm not sure about this wind. I'm thirsty, I'm so thirsty. You know, like when you're just kind of vaguely uncomfortable and you're like, why am I uncomfortable? And it's like, oh, I haven't really drank any water all day. Oh, that's why. Also, I need to eat something. I had some delicious ricotta with some focaccia bread, and I ate some of that yesterday as a snack, and it was so divine. So I want to do that again today. Again, I wasn't supposed to be home today. I had two separate things that were supposed to be happening today, one of which is now happening tomorrow, one of which is happening next week, and it's like, hopefully the one that's happening tomorrow is happening tomorrow. I still haven't got confirmation on that because I'm supposed to be going to an opera with my friend, but it was supposed to be today, it was supposed to be tomorrow. It's been all bouncing around, so I'd like it to happen tomorrow. Because otherwise I need to change more plans around. I don't want to have to do that. Okay. Oh, and what I guess I wanted to put like names and stuff on the back, but I didn't want to do that before I sketched on them because not all of them are going to be horizontal. Some of them are vertical, right? So kind of, but figuring that out before I put the watercolor on would be smart. Oh my god. Also, my stupid website went down last week. It's back up now, or at least it should be. But yeah, like my goddamn website was not functional for a little while there. I'm like, eek, why? Okay, so also the other thing I did, which was really funny, is I went out painting to paint, like specifically to paint buildings, and I brought this palette with me because I'm like, oh, I'll do flowers around the buildings. So I'm like, I brought like, you know, pastel-y pretty colors, and I'm like, and then I realized like all these buildings are like yellows and browns and brick colors, and I'm like, that's great. But I actually ended up getting out these really pretty kind of brick colors from this stupid, like the stupidest palette I could possibly have chosen. So I was quite pleased with that. But yeah, now that I am thinking with my brain, I can use colors that are already kind of brick colored, and we'll see how those come out. All right, let's actually use some paint here. So not this palette, even though it actually worked really well, and I might go back to it if I don't like the actual brick colors. Okay, let's get the scissors away. I have too much stuff going on. Surprise. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised. Okay. Okay, and yeah, I really do need to get some more water because I need water for painting now. Okay, let me go grab my bottle. Oh, my laundry just finished, so I'm going to go put the laundry away, so I'll be right back. Try to drink some water. Water bottle can keep you entertained. Don't listen to anything it tells you. Okay, hopefully none of this will fly away. Laundry. Okay, be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's do some painting here. Let's do some coloring. Try not to drip water all over everything. Should probably have a coaster, but you know. I brought my, I have one brush that's my absolute favorite paintbrush of all time, and it's this one. It's like this kind of small to medium sized round brush, and it's the best brush. But I don't really want to be using it for this kind of stuff, because this doesn't require a lot of detail. It doesn't require a lot of anything. And so I'm like, why am I using my best brush on this? It's just a waste. But here in Italy, I don't really have another brush that's the same size. So I tried not to duplicate what I brought with me. So I kind of have ones that are smaller or ones that are bigger. But they're all like much smaller, much bigger. So, but maybe like the quite large one would be good, because I could just do it really fast. Like, again, I don't need this to be, this doesn't need to be something that takes forever. The whole point is that I could, whip these out really quickly, would be the general idea. Okay, so let's put some water in the blues for the sky. Might need to clean off this tray, actually. I feel like it's getting a little too muddy up here. The browns and oranges. And yeah, that's all I really need for this one. And then I will need some green later for things I'm doing. I presume I will be using green. I don't know what my hair is up to. Okay, this should be dry by now. It should be dry pretty quick, actually. So, oh, that's way too much water. That's just like a huge amount of water. There we go. Okay, let's try to make like a, I don't know, Colosseum brown color. That looks about right. See, that was so much easier. The last time I did this, it took forever because I was really trying to make that kind of... Oh shit, and I'm already screwing this up. See, this is why I need to do the sky first, so that I can get the sky in those little spots, and I already messed that up. So let's try this again. Now I can't really do those while they're wet because they'll just bleed into the rest of it, but let's do sky. Oh good, that's a nice color for sky. But I think the idea would be to like do these on a kind of on a circuit, so I could do all the sketching at one time and then do all the skies at one time, and then by the time I'm, done doing all the skies, the first one is ready to have the building done. And then by the time all the buildings are done, like they're, you know what I mean? Like it'd be in a sequence, I guess, would be the idea. And I feel like if I could just, produce a bunch of these. I'm just constantly trying to find ways to side hustle and struggling at most of them. So this is my new one. We're gonna try it. Okay, now skies should generally be darker, higher in the sky and lighter at the horizon. Now you know. And then I kind of did some blotchy things to add like kind of cloud-like effects on the last one, but I feel like I need it to be darker if I want to do that. Like I need more blue in here, if that's what I want to be doing. Also, this is, I don't think I was in quite as direct sunlight last time. This is like very much drying fast, which is good. But yeah, okay. A little bit of splotchy effects just to kind of give it a little bit more realism. Or a little bit more interest, because yeah, sometimes in real life the sky is completely perfectly blue, but it's not as interesting. What I can do is the two ones that are blue. 2 or 3. Okay. And then I'm scared to do these ones, but I think I'm going to do it anyways because I don't want to waste time. And then I really need those to dry before I can do the rest of the building. Okay, so I guess the idea would be I let that sit and dry while I do the next thing. I need to tie back my hair, guys. I'm going to be right back. I was hoping it could just let it air dry in the sun, but it is driving me nuts, so we're going to not do that. Well, if all my stuff flies away, let me know. You're like a computer. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. Like I said, I practiced doing this one a little bit before, and I'm trying to get it down. Okay, I think I'm going to switch chairs though. I'm just getting aggravated by the height on this one. I have 4 of these cushions. There's only one of them that has weird strings where one's much shorter than the other. I always grab the one with weird strings. I should move it to like the bottom of the pile so that I never grab it. Because I usually only use 2 at most of these if I have someone over, right? I'm not usually using all 4 of them. And it's like, why? Why do I keep grabbing that one? Not that it really matters. They all still tie pretty reasonably. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to start on the next one. Okay, the next one I wanted to do is another fashion-y one. Because I feel like that might be, I don't know, it's something I feel like people might want, right? If they could just be like, oh yeah, that's me by the Colosseum, instead of just, that's another picture of the Colosseum that like everyone has. So let's try another one of those. I feel like I don't have anything that's got enough like back support. But I guess actually that's not bad. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, so I feel like the trick on this one is to sketch the outline of the girl first, and then the outline of the Colosseum, and then paint the Colosseum and leave the rest blank, is the idea, I think. So what have we got here? This is an 02. I'll use the brush ones for right now. So I use the, okay, so I want to use smaller pens for this because the Colosseum, I'll use like the smallest one. And then for her, let's go with a 1 because she is the foreground, but she's also delicate. So let's see what we've got. And so the idea would be like this one has a blue dress, but like I would leave it blank and then I could fill in the colors based on, you know, whatever the customer wanted. Okay, so let's get the sizing here right though. So she's got kind of... Last time I did this with a pencil sketch, so I'm kind of scared to do it without one. Maybe I can tell that my proportions are off already, so let's put a pencil sketch in. Where'd my pencil go? There's a pencil. It's not the pencil I wanted. Where's the sharp pencil? How did I lose it already? Did it fly away in the wind? Seriously? Already? Already, guys? Maybe it did fly away. Okay, I will use the dull pencil then, I guess. I'm not gonna stand up and look for it at this stage. Alright, so... yeah, the idea is just like to get... head... neck... and then the idea is not to do like much details for the dress, honestly. It's like... it's kind of a... Hi, crows. Yeah, I'm glad I sketched this because I can see kind of all the places where I would have had trouble with a pen. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, like even on her hat here, I'm struggling with that, so it'll be fine when I do it for real, but only because I already did it. Cute. Okay, I think that's pretty much what I want. Give her a bag. Alright, let's sketch this in. I want to try doing her in the brush pen. But I'm kind of scared, so let's see how it goes. I wish the sunlight wasn't directly in line on this paper, but hopefully you guys can still see what's going on. Oh, I don't want to use the brush pen for her face though, it's way too strong, honestly. Sometimes I can't tell if a noise is a crow or what. Yeah, I'm struggling with this brush pen to get the thin strokes. They're all coming out like the same thickness, which is like the opposite of the intention of the pen. Yeah, I might have to just stick with the fine liners. Although maybe if I just practice more, it would Be fine. Okay, wine bottle. Yeah, I'm just struggling to get the thin lines where I want them. Maybe I should. I bought this. There was a couple different sizes too, so I might have to. If I find that's something I really want to do, I might have to go back and try a smaller size brush pen. Because I only got medium and like large. Yeah, see, I don't really like her legs there, so that's a shame. Oh, yeah, I kind of made that worse rather than better. Okay, and so the idea is like I would kind of leave it open so that I could make it like a bigger or a smaller skirt or whatever, right? Like it would have options would be the plan. And like leave her hair different, so. Okay, let's switch over to the fine liner. Yeah, the zero, no, not the 01, the 001. That's still in here, of course it is. 003 is what it is, okay. So I want to do really thin lines. Okay, so almost actually too thin. I'm going to switch to another one and I'll do the little arches in with the thin. This is all just experimenting. More of a curve. Another layer. More of a curve. Another layer. More of a curve. Okay, and so what we got? We got like a central arch. Column. Oh, I should draw from the better one because that one's actually not very good. So let's draw from the better one as a reference. Jesus Christ. Would make sense, right? Okay, so yeah. And this time we are actually getting that they are all in order. Okay, and then these need to start getting much closer together, much faster. There we go. Okay, good. I'm getting better at getting this correct arch shape, which is really just a matter of practice, so that's good. This is missing, I think. Okay, that's not bad. This one's a little taller rather than wider, but again, I think it gets the general idea across. This one I didn't put any hatching in, but maybe I should, just to differentiate the ones that are see-through and the ones that aren't. Yeah, I'm glad I'm using a thicker pen for the hatching. That usually looks better. Oh, this one actually looks pretty cute. Cute little coliseum. Give some more depth on those fellows. Okay. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Okay, and then the cobblestones can be painted. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So again, maybe let's put the sky on this one. And then we can start the building on the next one while the sky is drying. And I'm gonna be careful not to touch the black lines because I just did them and I don't know if they are dry or not yet. Especially these thick ones. Add a bit more blue at the top because, like I said, the skies are darker the further away from the horizon you get. Okay, good. That can dry. And I haven't gone really close in to like her neck because that's kind of where her hair is probably going to be, right? So that's the idea. Okay, so we'll let that dry. Oh, and then I can do the little touches inside the building too. See? I'm forgetting already. That one, that one, that one. And these two. And again, I'm not being super accurate on this. I don't know which ones are actually which. Okay, that can dry. And this one's probably good to do the building now. I feel like everything's gonna dry really fast in this weather. Should I start another one though, maybe? I feel like... Hey Wonka, how's it going? How are you today? I feel like I'm losing steam on this, so maybe I shouldn't do another one. Okay, so can I only get like 2 or 3 out in a session before I lose steam? Today's also a bad motivation day. I kept trying to be motivated and it wasn't working. So I don't know if I can count this as like a realistic day, but I guess it could be a good average day. So... Okay, so 2 or 3 in an average day. That's not too bad. And how long have I been streaming for? An hour and 14 minutes, and I spent most of that time doing, like, well, not most of the time. I spent some of that time doing laundry and cutting paper. I also really want to do one with, like, flowers on it, because that was my original idea, to kind of make it different than all the other little stupid Colosseum, you know, pictures you could get anywhere. But... yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking now if I want to sketch out something else. I haven't tried to sketch any like the sculptures from like the fountains or anything. The only thing I did was I kind of free painted this sculpture from, and it was kind of a weird angle, but I really like how it turned out. But I'm kind of scared to like try to sketch like the Trevi or something, because like it's so much, it's human sculpture and these are like sculptures by masters. But it's like, if I could get a convincing image of the Trevi, that would be really nice. But I'm too scared to do it. I think I'm too scared to do it today. Okay, but I'm pleased with these. Is there anything else I want to do? I feel like there's something else I could do that would be easy. I could do another Castle San Angelo, but like that one's not super exciting. I suppose I could try to do another girl. And I could try to do the figure better, because I'm not super pleased with her. Okay, let's try that. Well, these have like the pen marks on them. I'll try to use the other side of that. I think that one is dry, but... I want my stupid sharp pencil that I specifically brought out here to use and has completely disappeared. I wonder where it went. No, it's gone forever. Still not gonna get up. Okay, so we got head, hat. The hats keep getting smaller just because I'm experimenting. Could do different poses too, but I'm kind of trying to make this as easy on myself as possible. Do some inches in the skirt hemline at least. No, see, her legs are in the wrong place there, so I'm glad I'm using pencil. That's better. Okay, cool, we like that. Okay, I'm not gonna use the brush pen this time because I struggled with that, but let's use a thicker pen. So like, yeah, I don't know, the 4 probably. It's kind of slightly larger than the average of this pack. Okay, so what lines did I draw in? I didn't even put her, yeah, see I didn't even put her chin out on this one because I was too scared. Because I knew the pen was not having it. And I should be using a smaller one for her face. Oh, she should have a hat band too. There we go. I don't know about that hand there, but you know, can't all be winners, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm having a much better time doing this with the thin liner pen, so that's good to know. Yeah, I just didn't... I think I would need to practice to really gain control with that brush pen. But I did not have the control I wanted when I was using it. Okay, that's good. I like her, though. And let's draw another Colosseum. This Colosseum's good, but I think it's a little bit tall. So I'm going to move the horizon up a bit. Oh, and I should switch to a skinnier pen. You've been doing good? For me, I've been doing good. Yeah, things have been kind of, I don't know, too crazy to stream regularly, but good overall. Kind of lots of new stuff happening and lots of work, so that's been good. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a mental map of how to draw this thing, so that's good, because that's what I wanted. Okay, that was an 003, so let's try something thicker than that. Try an 01. Do I have an 01 somewhere? No. Okay, let's do 005. I don't know where my 01 is somewhere. Oh, I might feed the crows again. I already fed them a couple peanuts today, but I've been sitting out here, so they might want some more. They might want some more. Okay, I like that guy. The first one I did my signature in the pen color, but I feel like maybe it should just be baked in here. Like that. That way it's done and I don't forget it. Okay, I'm pleased with those. Let's do the sky on this one, and then we're gonna do the building colors. Because I don't think I want to do any more of these today. That's enough. Building ones in here. Okay, pleased with that. Alright, we'll let that one dry, and we're going to switch over to doing building colors. I feel like that actually needs a bit more rusty color in it. It feels very yellow. That all blurs out anyways. Alright, and then we're just gonna do kind of some... Actually, that's fine. Just kind of some brushy stuff along the bottom there. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, I feel like this needs some more line work, which is fine, we can do that. Okay, one of these guys next. And this one I did first, so we'll do that one first. Okay, now I have to do these. I really like the way these cobblestones kind of came out, so I do want to do that. Okay, so it's a very light touch, so the idea is it's kind of... Oh, okay, the idea is that all the horizontal lines are straight and all the vertical lines come on angles, and that's how you get this perspective effect, as it's a starburst perspective from here. Oops, not that close to this, really. This could almost be a smaller pencil. The trick is to get the starburst lines and then get the horizontal lines actually horizontal. and make them get smaller as you go up too. So there's a couple little things to do. But yeah, kind of brick-like pattern there. I think that's not bad. Okay, good. Let's paint in the Colosseum. Again, I don't want it to be super colorful because this is kind of the background. That's too orange though. Still very orange. That's better. That's pretty much what I want. Yeah, okay. That's not too difficult at all. I am going to put more cross-hatching on this one. I like that one better with the cross-hatching. Okay, we like those. Oh, careful. Okay, let's try another. I was quite pleased with this See, my brain naturally wants to do like these shapes that are not accurate because our brains are really, really bad at goddamn perspective. Okay, it's not too bad though. Hey, we're whipping right on through this. All right, let's put some more cross-hatching on this one, and then, like, honestly, that's kind of what I wanted to get done today. We might move on to co-working then, because I still feel like I might have co-working energy in me, even if I don't want to do any more painting. I am alive! Yeah, I've really been trying to focus on my in-person jobs in Rome lately, and so I've been not doing as much streaming, not as much co-working, all of that. So, but I'm still doing it. I'm not, I have no plans on stopping doing it because I still work for myself. Yeah, so it will be continuing to happen, even if it's less than it once was. But I would also like to get back into doing it more frequently, but we are at the mercy of reality. And like I said, I need to prioritize the jobs that help me with Italian more than the jobs that I enjoy. But I don't not enjoy waitressing and stuff, so. Yeah, this is much... I did this one much sloppier than the ones I did today. It was also, like I think the second one I ever did, so I was also not as experienced. I feel like my experience now is much better. But yeah, I think that still kind of gets the point across. Alright, okay, so the point of these is that someone could choose what dress they wanted, and then they would be inserted into their very own Colosseum picture. That's the example of what it would look like. And then we have a couple just regular Colosseums. Oh, I feel like I could put more shading onto this. The shading actually looks really good on that one. Let's try adding some shading on there. Especially now that it's dry, I can put shading in and it won't just blur onto everything else. When it's too wet, you can shade all you like, but it's just going to bleed into the rest of everything. So I guess that's one of those things that you come back and I have to plan to come back and add shading in after. I have no idea which side the sun is supposed to be hitting this thing from, but, you know, whatevs. I guess from that side, because these ones are in shade, so I guess I should put more shading on this side of the building in general then. Okay. That's probably enough. Again, I want it to feel kind of loose and sketchy and watercolory. But I could also be a perfectionist and go in and add more shading to all of these, couldn't I? Couldn't I just? little bit more dimension, I suppose. Alright, I'm very happy with this. Oh, faces. I should give them faces because that's the kind of thing I would not want to be struggling to do and then screw it up after everything else was perfect. So let's take the tiniest pen. That's an 003 and give them some faces. Okay, not bad. And the next one. Pen is actually so fine lined. It's not what I'm expecting, but it's good. There we go, a couple kind of slightly different expressions too, so. And then yeah, hair we can do and adjust. Oh, we should give a wine bottle though. There we go. Hair, flowers, dress, that can all be done theoretically if someone wants it. Okay, alright, I'm gonna sit for a second and relax. How's everyone else doing? What are y'all up to? Might run an ad here. Let's see if we can do it. It looks good, thank you, Wonka. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some food. So maybe I'll put the camera on the... This isn't food, I'm not cooking food, I'm just like cutting up bread and putting ricotta on a bowl. So I feel like I'm not gonna turn the camera around, but maybe I could do something. Oh, and that wind's picking up too. I'm gonna lose all my stuff. Stretch my wrist. Thank you. I didn't do that earlier, actually. There was a stretch my wrist that I missed and forgot. Ooh, yeah, they've been feeling it this week. I've been using them a lot this week. Ooh. And cheers. Alright, so these, again, are drying really super fast because it is... Actually, it's not that warm anymore. It's probably like low 20s at this point. Like it was 25, 27 earlier in the day, but now it's probably like 21. Okay, I need to pack all this stuff up though. Okay, we're done with painting for today, so let's put things away. Like let's put pens away. Not that one. I don't know if I'm going to keep them in this little box. I don't know if I like it very much. I feel like it's too much hassle to get them in and out of it every time, and I feel like my life is very much about avoiding stupid hassle. See, I'm missing a pen now too, which makes me think things definitely have rolled off the table. But I guess I will find them when I pack up. They can't have rolled off my balcony because there's like a ledge. But also I don't see them on the floor, so that makes me think they are still on the table. Mysteries! Okay. Okay, let's, okay, so this large brush actually worked perfectly for this type of work, so I might continue using this one. Or I might go try to buy a new brush that's somewhere, honestly, probably closer to this size, but in that realm. Because I found the best art store in all of Rome. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been here for a year and I'd never been in it. It's right downtown, and it is just a solid, good art store, like for anywhere. And it is definitely the best one I've been to in Rome. It was so great. It just had everything. It had some of the stuff like I needed for making watercolor that I already bought in Canada because I couldn't find here. And hey, there's one of the pens. Okay, so that's one of the things I was missing. Still haven't found the pencil, but that makes me feel better that the pencil is just hiding somewhere. Okay, put all this on the tray for now. Take the water bottle off the tray. Don't drink the paint water. Don't drink the paint water. Do drink some water. Feed the crows. Don't let everything fly away in the wind. Okay. I'm pleased with these today, so I'll recap what I did before. Those are blank, so I'm gonna need to cut more paper. I did these ones at Castel San Angelo. I've got a couple Colosseums here, and I've got a couple Colosseums plus person now, so I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm also really happy with the sky on this one. It turned out quite nice. Cool. Yeah, and so what I could do is put together a nice little mini palette that included the actual colors I need, like a sky blue, an actual orange, not the purple, probably a green because I need like for trees and stuff, and yeah, like probably not that pink, but actually probably a pink and a red for dresses and things. But I could figure that out, and I could very easily pick 6 colors that would be more effective than those 6 colors, which are for flowers. Okay, let's put all this away, and we have learned the magic number to cut paper to, so that's good too. Or to cut this paper. Okay, happy about that. Alright, what are we doing? I might actually... this is dangerous. It's dangerous to close the stream and not immediately start it back up again, because the danger is that I might not start it back up again. Yeah, so maybe we'll just, instead of that, I will start moving things, but I'll put the screen on a, kind of a be right back kind of thing, so you guys can... And then I'll just like direct the camera out to like the plants and the sunset kind of thing. While I get all my stuff moved. I think that's much better. I'm worried stuff's gonna fly away. It's getting windy. Okay, face, not really what I'm trying to achieve here. Okay. Yeah. Trees, sunset, I don't know. This is too zoomed in. Okay, that's better. Now I can make it fit. Alright, and then, yeah, I don't know, look at the flowers or something. There we go. Okay. I'm going to be back and forth moving stuff around. Okay, now I need to decide how to get everything inside, like the camera and all of that, which is always a struggle, but I usually make it work. Okay, let's first of all move this back here. So I'm not using this table at all. And then what have we got? I'll turn off the mic so it doesn't get loud. All right. Okay, so we are going to switch over into co-working. I'm going to continue to fine-tune the camera settings and stuff, but mostly I'm going to restart the stream. So if you're hanging out with me, just give a refresh in, 1 to 5 minutes, and the stream will be back up and running again as a co-working stream. So let's get that going. Why is my caps lock on? All right, there we go.